Hey guys, Philosopher here, and today we're going to talk about some secrets that are unlocked by this blog post, some things that we can learn by reading between the lines, a screw up that kind of reveals to us something that's going to happen in the future, and more. There's a lot there. So first of all, okay, there's a big headline here, more gold. And you know what I'm going to tell you right now? This is actually false. It is less gold. Not more gold, less gold. And I'll explain to you why. Okay, for most people, it's going to be less gold. Newer players may be different. But okay, they say here, top line thing they say is you're going to get 8.1 million gold per month. Sounds great, right? Free gold is free stuff. That sounds fantastic. First of all, that's not true. What we're getting actually is 4.9. Okay, so you're going to get daily objectives are going to get an additional 3 million gold. That's great. Nothing against that. This is going to really help new players in particular. I've been helping some new players who are in the level 30, level 40, level 50 range. They are going to totally benefit from getting 3 million gold per month. Okay. And everyone's going to get from wars. They'll get another 1.9. Okay, sure. That's great. However, this is the most important paragraph of this thing, and it reveals a lot. There will be a second rollout not too far behind the first one, not too far, which will include the rest of the amount to get to 8.1 million gold per month. Interesting, right? So we go from 4.9 to 8.1. Okay, so that's another, 3.2 million gold that's coming out not too far away. There isn't a date yet because it's going to happen around the same time as the increase to player level and gear tier. So this is really important. All right. So first of all, what this tells me is in the next 2 to 3 months, we're going to have DD5. We're going to have an increase in level cap. We're going to have new gear coming out. And what I'll just say is, generally the way this works is Dark Dimension, they'll let you know, hey, Dark Dimension 5 is coming, and then it comes a month later. That's basically how it worked last time, at least. The Dark Dimensions are usually a little less than a year apart, 10, 11 months apart, something like that, if I recall correctly. And if I remember correctly, this is all off the top of my head, I was racing early on in DD4 in December. Okay, so it's been about 8 months. So if next month or the month after, they tell us, okay, DD5's coming next month, that seems about right. And they're essentially confirming that here. Not too far behind the first one. So the first patch is going to be that the next patch is going to be with these additional changes is going to be this upcoming week, I think Tuesday or Wednesday. There's also going to be another change that the devs told us about that is not included here, which is that Phyla-Vell will be getting the Kree tag. Okay, that's nice. That's good to know. It's certainly going to help people like me who are on the side lanes of Gamma, where you have not too many great Kree and Pym characters. So I think that's going to be a nice change. And by the way, that's a change that the devs are making because we complained about it and gave them a lot of feedback. They had considered putting her with the Kree tag and decided against it beforehand. So you actually made a difference there. They're trying to listen to us on that. But as to this, I think this is total fool's gold, so to speak here. Fool's gold. Because, okay, it sounds good. We're getting 8.1 million gold per month. But because it's coming with Dark Dimension, it's all a total wash. What this is like is the government saying, hey, we're giving you a tax credit. Here's your free tax refund of $500, but we're increasing your taxes by $1,000. What do I mean? Why am I saying that? The reason I'm saying that is because it costs a small fortune to level these characters. An absolute small fortune to level them. So if we look here at my roster, for example, all right, and you look at Captain Marvel, if I wanted to bring her from level 70 to level 80, that costs 4.1 million gold to go 10 levels, okay? And the last level increase was, I think it was 75 to 80. That alone is 2.1 million gold. So even if it's another 2.1 million gold, what this means for endgame players, any player that has gone through DD4, this means you've got a whole slew of characters you're going to need to be spending at least a couple million gold, probably more, because I'm sure they'll just increase it in some exponential way. we're going to have to spend $2 million more on every character. So that's really not going to be covered by this additional 8 million gold per month, right? It's essentially they are imposing an additional tax on all of our characters, and they're giving you a percentage of that. And that's how Scopely works, right? They create artificial bottlenecks, and then they give you a little carrot to get you moving along. Now, it is what it is. That's how this game goes. Now, what I will say that is interesting, though, is if we start looking at other stuff in this blog post, we're going to see that the data mines are correct. So what the data mines have been telling us is that Doom 2 is the Doom 2 raid is coming out soon. It's actually in the data mines, and the reward is red gear. So first of all, I've actually confirmed from another source that that the data mine is correct, that there is a Doom 2 raid that is in the works. I don't know when it's coming out. But what I will say is the fact that it's red gear, I think, is really reflected in this Origin Challenges piece. So they had talked about this in the past. This is another way for them to incentivize us to put ISO on our characters, and I have no problem with this. Frankly, I didn't like the Doom Raid thing. I thought that was bad for the game, and I made a big stink about it. This is fine. I mean, this is basically like, hey, do you want some free stuff? Put ISO on your characters. Okay, that's totally reasonable for me. If they want to do that, that's fine. Do you want free stuff? Put ISO on your characters. If you don't want free stuff, you don't. It's like leveling hand or something. If you're a new character and you're a new player and you're like, I don't want to level my hand, well, then you don't get catalysts every month, right? I mean, it's just your choice. So but what do you get from this? Quote, tons of purple and orange Origin gear. What does that tell me? They are further loosening orange gear. That makes sense. They've been giving it out like candy in these recent events, and they are giving out a lot of it in the Strike Pass and the Battle Pass. That tells you that no longer is orange gear going to be this insane bottleneck. They're going to loosen it up a little bit, and then now all the endgame players are going to have to chase red gear, which they'll sell you for some ridiculously insane price. That's just the Scopely way, so expect that to come soon. All right? Now, a couple other things here. One thing and this is an important point here. People are very confused by this with good reason. It says here, now you can get Iceman on Villain 7-9. Okay, great. If you want to farm Axeman, that's great for free-to-play players. But replacing Ironheart. But then it says you can still find Ironheart in the Blitz store for 500 Blitz credits. So what's the deal there? Well, this is actually a screw-up by the devs. They screwed up. I confirm that. The person who created this made a mistake, but they're going to honor it anyway, and they're going to move Ironheart to the Blitz store. So if you have your Ironheart maxed, you can blow your Blitz credits on that. I mean, she's not very good anyway. The team's not very good, so whatever. All right, Phoenix is coming back, upcoming blitzes, whatever. The only thing I would say that's important about any of this is you're going to get double energy. So if you're not a beginner, the only thing that's important here is certainly if you're a beginner and you need Black Widow shards, this is great if you're starting out working a wave 1. But I mean, for people who are more experienced, getting double energy is huge. But there's something else that you should know that's important, that's missing from this, that I want to make sure that I reflect, which is something that was included in this post and is deleted. So here is something we see. If you're looking to make some improvements in your roster, enter these sweepstakes. We shared a sweepstakes website, and you enter your player ID, yada, yada. Everyone who enters gets 5 red star orbs. Okay, great. I like free stuff. And then you're supposedly have some opportunity to do this. The lucky grand prize winner gets 7 stars and 5 red star promotion for Black Widow, Taskmaster, Red Guard, and Yelena. Okay, and then they get 20,000 power cores, early access to a costume for Taskmaster. All right. Second prize, you get 310. You get 5 stars and a 4 star for them with 10,000 cores. Okay, and then you get a bunch of others. Okay, great. All right, I like free stuff. They probably harvesting your info or some there's probably some nefarious customer thing here, but if this is a very generous giveaway, so can't really complain. I mean, I wish everybody was getting something, but you're all getting 5 red star orbs. You can't complain about free stuff. So great. So here's the deal, though. They've deleted this from the blog post. It was in there for 20 minutes, and they deleted it. So what's the deal here? I will tell you the deal. They screwed up is typical Scopal Next way, and because it says here that this was in your inbox yesterday. Actually, it's coming soon. So this will come. We are going to get the sweepstakes. You'll get your 5 free red star orbs, and you'll get a chance to win a bazillion power cores and all this other stuff. It's coming in the upcoming days. All right. I hope that's helpful for everyone. There's some good news and there's bad news, but the bottom line here is Dark Dimension 5 is on the way. If you're free to play, start preparing for a gold grunge in the future. Start storing your gold. If you're not, just be aware that orange gear will not be the new bottleneck. It's going to be red. So if you've been hoarding your orange gear, know that that's no longer going to be the new bottleneck. It'll probably be red gear or something else. But it is what it is. It's the name of the game here is Scopal Next, right? They might as well call themselves Bottlenecks. All right. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, check out our Twitch stream. That's linked below. Also, hey, check out our Discord. Lots of great discussions there. If you have comments, questions, put them on the Discord or put them in the comments below. I try to read those as well.